So, hello everyone. My name is Vahid, Tabrizi, and I'm a PhD student in Cyprus International University and proudly supervised by Associate Professor Dr. Ayşe Bekoğlu Bankos. This study is the pre-study of my thesis title. So, let's continue. My presentation divided into 5 main parts. First part, I will talk about the introduction, and the second is the main idea of this study, and the third one is the marble dust. I will focus on the marble dust as a waste material, and they will concentrate to the physical and chemical properties, and we will end in the conclusion. So let's start with introduction. So construction and let's say concrete is the main material of construction. So we know that these days, because of the rise of population, we need to let's say because of the rise of population, where the use of cement, the use of concrete is again increasing. So based on the studies, the cement factories is one of the main reasons of air pollution, and because of the CO2 gases, let's say carbon dioxide gases. So it just comes to our mind that what we could do to solve this problem about the let's say environment. So the main idea of this study is just what we can do. So we will focus on the, let's say, waste material. So in the waste material in highlight, you're going to concentrate in workability, mechanical qualities, durability, and tensile strength. So let's go to the marble dust. So why we use marble dust? Marble dust is one of the material which in Turkey we have a lot of mine, let's say, because as based on this article which I mentioned, maybe 40% of marble all around the world it's in Turkey. So it's better to use marble and concentrate on marble. So let's go on with physical and chemical properties. So in the chemical properties, it's better to mention that the marble contains calcium oxide, massive amount of calcium oxide, something around 40%. Little bits of ferric oxide and silicon dioxide. So in the figure, you can see the different shape of the marble waste. So the marble waste as a pie, marble waste pie, marble waste down in the side, and coarse aggregate from the marble waste. So as a workability, let's see. So marble sand, so when we talk about workability, the first thing is water absorption, which just comes to our mind. So the marble sand has lowest, as a fine aggregate, it has the lowest water absorption. And but we can add, for example, silica fume and superplasticizer for to better water absorption. And what else? If you want to, for example, to cover the economic point of view, we can add in superplasticizer to cover this point. So in this figure, you can see the percentage of replacement of aggregate, marble dust. As you can see, the better performance is when we use the 50% of the marble dust. So in mechanical properties, we will concentrate on the comparative strength. So properties of marble dust rely on few factors. First is superplasticizers, mineral dust content, water absorption, and coring condition. So in the figure, you can see with different percentage of replacement. We can see and in different days, they start, for example, 7 days, 28 days, and 56 days. We can see by increasing the percentage of replacement, we can see there is gradually increase the comparison strength. So about the tensile strength, factor which we focus on the model does we focus is water to cement ratio, chemical mixing method, shape of the course, and the size of the course aggregate. So in this figure again, we will see the let's say the percentage of replacement again. So in the tensile strength, you can see the sorry. I'm so sorry about this. Yes. Beg your pardon. So in the tensile strength, we can see it's noticed greatly reduces by increasing substitution proportion with the tensile strength. So about the mechanical, again, the durability properties, again, water absorption just comes to our mind. And in the figure, we can see the water absorption by the percentage again. I'm just trying to show this. And with the in this figure, we can see the percentage when it is 20. No, I'm so sorry. It's better to replace 50% is the best percentage of the water absorption and the durability property.
Right, just 2 minutes.
Okay, so about the carbonation, the carbonation depth again is very important. So the factors which we have to consider is porosity, water absorption, and shape and size of aggregates. So we can see by adding for example, by reducing the better carbonation depth, is when the replacement is 50%. So in the end, we can see that performance of various types of marble such as basalt, river sand, granite, concrete, is sustainable is suitable substitution of fine aggregate or cement. However, marble develops needs suitable treatment before it's used. With the replacement is 50%. Basalt and river sand concrete produce better strong value. The mechanical properties of marble dust, for example, is comparison strength, tensile strength, effect of replacement of fine aggregates. The strength of marble dust specimens reduces it with the increase in percentage of fine aggregates. The durability properties such as water absorption and carbonation depths affect the performance according to the substitution of the fine aggregates. Thank you so much for your attention, and I'm